Today we'll be talking about Deadpool and Mercs for Money #1. This is a brand new series out from Marvel Comics following the continuing adventures of the Merc with a Mouth Deadpool and his handy-dandy new team of superpowered misfits. What we'll be talking about is each of the characters that are on the team and showing you their first appearance. Deadpool's newest teams, the Mercs for Money, came from a desire for Deadpool to reach out and spread out and be able to protect more people around the world. Feeling responsible for taking care of the Avengers and spreading himself thin between his marriage and his other friendships and other responsibilities, he decided to hire a set of people with super abilities, very obscure characters from the Marvel Universe, to dress up as him and finish missions on his behalf. The storyline was really funny in the original comics, and so it got spun off into its own series. So what we're going to do here is go through a little roll call of each of the characters and show where they originated from in the Marvel Universe. To begin with, we'll start with Ryan Reynolds' favorite character, Deadpool himself. Deadpool was first introduced in The New Mutants #98 in February of 1991, the brainchild of Rob Liefeld and Fabian Nicieza. Nicieza? Nicieza. The issue featured many firsts. The first appearance of Deadpool, Deadpool's first fight with Cable, the first appearance of Gideon, and the kind of first appearance of Domino. I say kinda because, spoiler alert, in this issue, she was an imposter. It also featured a lot of Rob Liefeld's favorite backgrounds, which include metal wall, hallway, more hallways, hash marks, colors, and lots of things that hide people's feet. Next on the list is Stingray, the deep sea exploration suit turned air and sea battle armor. If you'd like to pick up the first appearance of Stingray's alter ego, Walter Newell, you're going to have to pick up Tales to Astonish #95, which is from September of 1967. But for this highlight, we're going to be showing the first issue where he appeared in the Stingray armor, which is Prince Namor the Submariner, #19, which comes from November 1969. In classic 1960s comic book hero story fashion, the two heroes meet up, fight for a while, and then find common ground where they can see eye to eye and part as friends. Next on the list is Terror, who is immortal, has body absorption and transmorphigation. As with Stingray, if you want the actual first appearance of the Terror when he was known as Shrek, no, not that Shrek, you'll have to go get St. George #2 from August of 1988. But Terror's mainstream Marvel Comics debut was in Daredevil 305 from June of 1992. Terror's only on the first page trying to negotiate more money out of some Las Vegas crime bosses, and he gives away a little bit of how his powers work by saying that he's learned a card trick from a guy whose arm he has stolen. But don't let that stop you from picking up this book. I've got 4 words for you. Peter Parker Porn Stash. Next up is Greg Salinger, the Foolkiller. The original Foolkiller, Rost Everbest, first appeared in Man-Thing #3 from March of 1974, but we're talking about Greg Salinger, who actually came out in a cameo in Omega the Unknown #8, but his first full appearance is in this issue of Omega the Unknown #9 from July of 1976. Foolkiller introduces himself to his set of friends, proceeds to disintegrate a chair, which he must have felt was a fool, disintegrates the villain Blockbuster, and then says his catchphrase, "Live a poem or die a fool." Then we come to Slapstick, the living cartoon. Slapstick's first appearance happened in the aptly named The Awesome Slapstick, issue #1 of a 4-issue limited series which came out in November of 1992, created by Len Kaminsky and James Fry. Slapstick's alter ego, Steve Harmon, donned a suit to look like a clown to sneak into a carnival to play a prank on a fellow schoolmate who had gotten him detention. Accidentally passing through an alien device, which gives him his powers, some of the Marvel Universe's most powerful characters felt a disturbance in the Force when it happened. Perhaps the creation of one of the worst characters in the universe just left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. The one they call Solo is next on the list. Nope, not that one either. Close, but not that one either. Nope, the Solo we're talking about comes from Web of Spider-Man number 19 from October of 1986, created by David Michelin and Mark Silvestre. Solo's barely copyright not infringing name of James Bourne only gets one page in this issue, where he apparently kills a bunch of terrorists in a West German embassy. The second member of the Mercs for Money, who has a copyrighted catchphrase, he leaves a note on the terrorists that says, "While I live, terror dies." The special bonus of picking up this issue is that it's also the first appearance of Humbug, who is a hilarious character. I'd highly recommend picking up the issues where he is featured in Heroes for Hire during the Civil War timeline. And finally, the last member of the team, Massacre. The most recent addition to the Marvel Universe, Massacre was featured in Deadpool Volume 4, 3.1 or 3.1, created by Brian Posehn, Jerry Duggan, and Scott Koblish. In Spanish-speaking countries where Deadpool is distributed, they don't actually translate the name Deadpool into Spanish. He's just known as Massacre. And in this story, Deadpool inspires a Catholic priest to understand that there is no good in the world and that he should try to destroy all evil in a makeshift, made-from-home Deadpool costume. So there you go, kids. Hope you enjoyed this video, getting to see where all of the first appearances for the characters in Mercs for Money came from. If you want to start getting Mercs for Money, or if you want to see if we have any of those back issues, make sure you get over to blackcat-comics.com or give us a call at 801-461-4228. Talk to one of our friendly, awesome people that work at the comic book store who can make new recommends, open a hold, open a mail service, look for some sort of obscure comic that you're looking for, anything like that, and we'll go ahead and take care of you. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to subscribe.